exponential equations. So, 4 raised to the power minus 1 times half raised to the power x equal to 64. To solve this simple exponential equation, then we have to write our question solution. Note, this symbol here shows that the minus 1 is an exponent of 4, and the same thing, this shows that x is an exponent of the half. So I'm going to write this as 4 raised to the power minus 1 times 1 over 2 raised to the power x equal to 64. Right, but for this half, let us look at something. According to indices, 1 over a is equal to a raised to the power minus 1? 1. So the 1 over 2 could be written as 2 raised to the power minus what? 1. So in place of this half, you're going to write what? 2 raised to the power minus 1. So we have 4 minus raised to the power minus 1 times 2 raised to the power minus 1 all raised to the power x equal to 64. Right. Now, in solving exponential equations or equations, what we're trying to look for is the variable in the equation, right? So it's the x that we are solving for in this exponential equation. And in solving exponential equations too, say that if a raised to the power x is equal to a raised to the power y, then we can say that x is equal to what? Y. So whenever we have exponential equations and the bases are the same, then we can also say the exponents are what? The same. Hence, before we will be able to find the value of x, then we have to make sure that the bases in our left-hand side are equal to the base in the what? Right-hand side. But at the moment, there are disparities in our bases, so we have to try to do something about it. But the least base we have here is what? 2. So we got to try all our best to make these bases become what? 2. We have to reduce the bases to 2. And in doing so, for 4, now 2 raised to the power 2 is equal to what? 4. So in place of this 4, I'm going to write 2 raised to the power 2. But note, the 4 is raised to the power what? Minus 1. So minus 1 times, okay, times 2 raised to the power minus 1 x equal to, again, the 64, 2 raised to the power 6 is equal to what? 64. Probably if you don't understand it, the 2 raised to the power 2 means that 2 times 2. You multiply 2 by itself how many times? 2 times. And that will give you what? 4. Okay. And 2 raised to the power 6 2 means that you multiply 2 by itself how many times? 6 times. Which is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 2 times 3 is what? 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 2, 16. 16 times 2, 32. 32 times 2, 64. So this will give us what? 64. Okay, so in place of 64, we're going to write what? 6 raised to 2 raised to the power what? 6. 2 raised to the power 6. Now, again, according to the rule of indices, a raised to the power m, or bracket, n is equal to a raised to the power m n. Okay, so 2 raised to the power 2 times minus 1 will be equal to 2 raised to the power 2 times minus 1. That will give us 2 raised to the power minus 2. So here we're going to have 2 raised to the power minus what? 2 times, again, 2 raised to the power minus 1. 2 raised to the power minus 1 x will be equal to 2 raised to the power minus 1 x. So we're going to have this one, 2 raised to the power minus x equal to 2 raised to the power 6. Again, according to the rule of indices, it says that if I have a raised to the power m times a raised to the power n, this will give us a raised to the power m plus 1 n. So 2 raised to the power minus 2 times 2 raised to the power minus x will give us 2 raised to the power minus 2 minus 1 x. Right, so we could write this one as 2 raised to the power minus 2 times 2 raised to the power minus x as minus 2 minus 1 x equal to what? 2 raised to the power 6. Now, looking at my exponential equation, you could see that the bases are the same. The base on my right hand side is what? 2. And the base on my left hand side is what? 2. My exponent to the left hand side is minus 2 minus x. And that of the right hand side is what? 6. Here, since the bases are the same, you can equate the what? The exponents. So we're going to have minus 2 minus x equal to what? 6. Now, in this equation, we're looking for the value of x. But x is minus here, right? I need to make x stand alone. When I send s across this equality sign, it's going to be what? Positive, right? And I bring this 6 to this side, and 6 is positive here. When it crosses the equality sign, it's going to change from positive to what? Negative. So we're going to have minus 2. When it says crosses, we have minus 6 equal to, it's negative x. When it crosses, we get what? Positive x. So minus 2 minus x is going to give us what? Minus 8 equal to x. Therefore, s is equal to what? Minus 8. That's solving our exponential equation. Subscribe to this channel for more of such videos. Thank you. See you when I see you.